This afternoon, we learned that we have Oregon's first case of the COVID-19 coronavirus.
Our top story tonight, the first presumed case of coronavirus in Oregon, now forcing the closure of a local school. State officials announced it tonight, saying the patient is from Washington County. That person is also an employee at Forest Hills Elementary School in Lake Oswego, which will be closed through Wednesday as a result. KGW's Mike Benner is in the newsroom tracking these developments for us tonight. Mike?
Well, Laurel, health authorities are calling this a presumed case because this person has tested positive just once. That test being done at the public health lab in Hillsborough. A confirmation test is being done right now at the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention in Atlanta, and we should know those results very soon. In the meantime, the school where this person works is taking no chances. The school will be closed for days for a deep clean.
Oregonians should know that we are taking this very seriously.
Oregon Governor Kate Brown speaking at a press conference late Friday, just hours after learning about Oregon's first presumed case of coronavirus. She was flanked by a team of state health officials, including the director of the Oregon Health Authority.
There has been a great deal of concern around the world and here in Oregon about the COVID-19 coronavirus, and that concern is real and reasonable.
Even more so now, since somebody from Washington County tested positive for COVID-19. They're currently hospitalized at Kaiser in Hillsborough.
This presumptive case does not have travel to any of the known affected areas in the world that have coronavirus transmission ongoing. That leads us to conclude that this person acquired this infection here somewhere in our community.
But where exactly is a mystery. What we do know is that the person who tested positive works at Forest Hills Elementary School in Lake Oswego. The district has announced that classes and activities are canceled through the middle of next week.
We are working tonight and through the weekend to determine where this person spent their time, who may have had close and prolonged contact with that person, and who will need health education to be on the watch for symptoms.
That process is called contact tracing, and it's critical at a time like this. Health authorities say something else is just as critical.
The advice is actually pretty simple and has been around for a long time. Cover your cough and sneeze. Wash your hands. If you begin to have symptoms of a cold or flu, it's critically important that you not go to school or go to work.
All right, keeping that in mind, Oregonians are urged to still go about their daily lives. Just do so with hygiene top of mind, because chances are this will get worse before it gets better. Laurel?
Mike, you were in today's news conference. We carried it live here at 6 o'clock when health authorities announced this presumed case of coronavirus. And there was some discussion about a possible second case. What can you tell us about that?
Well, you're exactly right. At tonight's press conference, they mentioned that they're monitoring a second person. That person's being tested, of course, at that lab in Hillsborough. We should know those results very soon. But also, let's not forget, the person who's already tested positive contracted the virus from somebody walking around in the community. So that person potentially has coronavirus. So, in the next 4 or 5 days, we could have 3 cases. And that's why health authorities said tonight they expect to see an uptick in cases.
And as you mentioned, they're spending the weekend trying to track down all the people this first person may have had contact with. No telling how many people that is. I know you're going to be in here this weekend tracking that.
Yeah, that contact tracing is a tedious task, but it is very, very necessary at a time like this. This is a very, very fluid situation.